In Doral, Florida, roughly 40% of the population is Venezuelan. Many fled the country under the rule of Hugo Chávez, and the exodus continued under Maduro. NTD's Chris Bob spoke with the Venezuelan Americans about the dangers they faced back home.
For millions of Venezuelans, political involvement came with serious consequences: arrest, imprisonment, or intimidation. Many fled political persecutions and found safety in the United States. Many say that leaving was their only option.
I left Venezuela around 7 years ago because I suffered political persecution. In the year 2017, I was so involved in the demonstrations that were taking place in Venezuela, and because of that, me and some other friends were targeted. I have a really good friend who was put in prison by the Maduro regime. In the middle of the night, they broke into his house, and when that happened, well, I needed to escape and disappear because I knew for a fact that they were after me as well. I left the country and I came to America. I claimed asylum, and ever since I've arrived, I've been, speaking against socialism.
With food and water shortages and government control over even basic freedoms, he had to focus entirely on staying alive. There was no time left to think about anything else.
For me to go to take a shower, I needed to go first to a certain place in Caracas, fill a big water container after doing a big line to get that, and then we go back home, warm the water. I mean, it's a whole process to do everything. So you're nullified as a person. They take away your individuality.
Armed pro-government gangs called colectivos kept people too scared to celebrate. That's why Venezuelans abroad say the streets of Caracas don't look anything like the celebrations we see here in Doral.
The most important something that happened in Venezuela right now is the group of the colectivos. The colectivos is a big gang in Venezuela that a regiment do or give arm or give gun to all those people, and they, it's in everywhere, to try to scare the people, and that you don't go out, you can celebrate anything here in this country.
I asked these Venezuelans if they had ever faced repression or threats back home.
Yes, I did. I came here very early, but I went back home. When Chávez was in power, they followed me to the hotels. They tried to I got shot at. My vehicle got shot at. We faced scrutiny every time I traveled to Venezuela, to the point where I couldn't travel to Venezuela because my life was in danger. They even tried to follow me here home.
A lot of treatment to me, to my family, to my mother. The regiment. All the person in region. Well, that's very good question. The people's not look good, right? At the beginning, when I was there, they had a small group. They called círculos bolivarianos, but now it's colectivos, and now it's on a really force, the repression, force.
And one thing I want to say. Let this be a lesson to you guys here in the United States. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and I fight every single day to make sure that we don't turn into Cuba, Venezuela, or Colombia, for that matter. This is the problem when you allow socialism and communism to come into your country. It destroys. It's like a cancer. It metastasizes, and it's so hard to get it out.
While there was joy at Maduro's capture, Venezuelans abroad stressed that real change through a return to democracy is what they're truly hoping for. Chris Bob, NTD News, Doral, Florida.